What's up, guys? Welcome to Chapter 6 of Resident Evil 4 Remake's Separate Ways DLC. I'm so excited to jump back into this. It's been a couple of hours, so I should sound a lot more lively since the last part. But I do want to say a couple of things real quick. Thanks, first of all, for the support, for watching. I hope you're enjoying this as much as I am. The first chapters, the previous ones, 1 through 5, are already up right now as we speak to watch. So if you want to go ahead and catch up, they're already up. And I will be finishing it tonight. There are 7 chapters, so after this one more, obviously we finish, and then we get to guide making, which, another update to that, I already have recorded chapter 1 on hardcore, no damage, not even restarts, continues, nothing so far, and I'm going to try to do that for the whole thing. You have to beat the game once to unlock professional, so once I do hardcore, I will do professional after that. So which is basically hardcore minus checkpoints, which really isn't that big of a deal, to be honest, because I barely use checkpoints unless I'm trying to like learn a mechanic. But I'm obviously gonna, you know, try to do it as best as I can and learn it before I decide to record. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Again, I'm loving this. It does a good job of balancing something new while also bringing in familiar content and even kind of remixing it. Even things from the original story of the original RE4. I know I'm using the word original a lot, but they just do such a tremendous job. But for $10, this really feels worth it. And you also have the free update of Mercenaries, and I cannot wait to do that as well. So let's just jump right into it. I'm so excited. I love this. This has been great. This whole entire game has been fantastic. So we're going to the island to chase down Krauser. So I will join you guys after the cutscene.
You look like you've got something to say.
I have something to ask you. But I don't think I'll get a straight answer. Raccoon City. You know, after the incident, the world changed. You try to save one person, 100 others die. I guess I changed too.
You? Leon S. Kennedy. You haven't changed. You just think you have.
So here's my question. Have you changed, Ada? Or are you just trying to use me again?
What do you think? We're here. Don't think too hard, handsome. See you later.
Story of my life.
Not yet. Whose blood are you here for this time? Mine or Sadler's?
That all depends on you. Change of plans. Of course, you're free to refuse.
Think that gun's gonna be enough?
Interesting.
Okay. I'll do it. But cost you extra.
Wise decision. I'll send you the new coordinates. And remember, I do not like...
Waiting, I know. a ways to go.
All right, so we see a shock Donato already in the corner, so that's a good start. 14 maps on the island. Okay, not bad. Let's just review because I just played. So real quick, I just want to talk about controller use in this game. Obviously, first, shooters in general, third person, first person, are much more comfortable with mouse and keyboard, but it feels good with a PS5 controller. And the only thing I say is I don't like the adaptive triggers. I feel like they kind of make shooting like consistently a little difficult. That could just be a me thing because I'm more used to playing this game with the mouse and keyboard, but yeah. But it's interesting the new things I've been picking up while playing the game so far. Let's see. I have a lot of gunpowder. I'm gonna make some shotgun shells. I still make some machine gun, but I'm gonna save it because I can make more shotgun shells soon. Shotgun is like the strongest thing I have right now. We don't have any treasures. Yeah, okay. So new music, which is pretty cool. He's gonna catch me, I bet. Wait, my boot knife is able to stab. Okay. I bet it's gonna take more durability here because these guys are probably tougher. Oh no, not really. A little bit more. Guys over there, but let's loot the area first. All right. This first treasure is above to the corner. Okay. So there's another guy over here. He might auto catch us. Yeah, I don't think there's a way around him. Oh wait, that's true. We can't go up the ladder, right? We can. Okay. This house has a lot of goodies in the main campaign. Okay. Got a couple of things, not bad. But there's a back way here. And now he comes out. Really, dude? This guy's a troll. He knew. Don't look over here. Don't look over here. How's my boot knife doing? I think I can... Wow, he opened this up. Yeah, perfect. Okay, switch to the... I'm gonna save these to make more explosive... What are they called? Blast arrows now? Okay, so we're good. Are there actually gonna be enemies in here? Alright, the crystal ore that Leon's supposed to take, we have it now. Oh god. Oh god. These dudes are hustling. Yeah, they actually can't come over here. Okay, that's fine. And these guys are hustling. They're like right behind me. Look at that. Oh, is that guy gonna go around? Be smart. Oh, not smart enough. I think he... No, did he go around? I can't tell. can't tell if it's two guys. No, it is all three of them here. He's dead. He's dead. All right. Easy enough. It's always interesting to see how far you can pull enemies back, because they do have like an internal code that's like, you can't go past this point. Thought I just reloaded. That was weird. Alright. How's my rifle doing? Rifle's okay. Okay. I'm just constantly checking the map to make sure I don't miss any treasures. Climb over. I hear the cage above, right out the room. I hear an enemy. Oh wow, I thought I heard something that sounded like dynamite, but it was like dynamite going off, but it was actually this guy. Boom. So cool. They both didn't drop anything? Wow. You guys suck. Yeah, I'm doing really bad on healing. Oh, I can make more shotgun shells again. Yeah, shotgun is my bread and butter next to the handgun. We're gonna go there. Oh wow, look at that. I wonder how that's gonna work. Why does it look so blurry? It's weird. Take care of that guy now. Wait, did I think I messed up a request. Yeah, I failed it. Oh, that's... Oops. Well, that sucks. I just thought about that. I was like, because when I first saw it, when it said cliffside or whatever, nearby cliff, I thought it said cliffside, which is that cliffside area from the island. Where you fight the regenerators. Oh, damn, I missed that. Whoops. And that's 8 spindles, too. Damn. Oh, well. First playthrough, right? We gotta learn. It's okay. It's not a big deal. I'm doing just fine. Alright, let's go on. Next treasure is down below.
Should be just up ahead.
Wow.
But getting through won't be easy.
One guy just spawns out of nowhere. Oh, she's gonna be able to zip through that. By the way, it reminds me of what's coming. One of the million games that's coming out next month, Spider-Man 2, which just went gold, by the way, I think yesterday. And that game is going to be 10 out of 10, phenomenal. This game has way too many Game of the Year contenders for me personally, because I'm one of those guys that likes like not every genre, but practically every genre. And I'm not a fanboy towards any type of hardware. I play PC primarily, PS5, Xbox Series X, Switch, you know, and I like, you know, I think everything's had something good. Like, I forget if Hi-Fi Rush did come out this year, but Hi-Fi Rush, fantastic game. Tears of the Kingdom, fantastic game. Resident Evil 4 Remake and its DLC, fantastic. So many good games have come out. There's way more than that, but it's just crazy. And so many coming. Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed Mirage, Marvel Spider-Man 2. It's just nuts, man. Super Mario Wonder, Super Mario, I think it's called Super Mario Wonder, well, Mario Brothers Wonder, whatever, Super Mario RPG remake or remaster. It's just crazy, guys. So I think we're not getting any more guns. I think that's just the amount of guns that she can get, which honestly is kind of lame. She only gets one shotgun, which is fine, I suppose, but she gets 3 pistols, but these 2 are my least favorite pistols. I like the basic pistol, and in this game I like the red, not the red 9, sorry, the blacktail. But it just sucks that it doesn't have laser sight. I don't need it, but anyway. Repair the durability. Let's go ahead and sell some things here. I was getting a little carried away talking about all the craziness with gaming this year.
Ruby's all rubbish.
Sell that. I'm gonna keep my spindles for now. What's the upgrade? We maxed out the power of the handgun.
A well-tuned weapon can make up for a lack of skill.
I'm thinking of maxing out the strength of the shotgun. Yeah, let's do it.
This kind of work is about finesse, stranger.
And then
Little bit goes a long way.
I feel like I should upgrade my rifle. I feel like I've been neglecting it. Yeah. Okay. We're good. We're good. Oh, we got an herb too. Okay. No typewriter here? That's a little odd. Oh, there is, yeah. Because I was gonna say, every time there's a merch, it's a typewriter. But I don't think I need the rifle for anything. The bioscope or the crossbow, so. Alright, well. Whoa. Yeah, he clotheslined that guy. That's pretty funny. Boom, baby. Oh my god, too many. Trying to. If I have a hand grenade, yes. Perfect time. Damn, this dude is a tank. Oh no, not a gun one. Damn it, I clicked to parry, but it was too late. I think I was too stuck in the animation. Alright, you know what? You guys are getting this. And I'm using this.
Here we go.
Alright, that one's dead. Oh, he just big booted me. Oh god, oh god, oh god. God, my shotgun's so strong. Damn, dude, I am out of healing. I hear the treasure, by the way. Oh, another thing to anyone who's playing this on Steam. Apparently, oh wow, one bullet. Apparently the newest graphics card update, and I'm glad I hesitated to update. I actually had a graphics card. I have a 3080. It's for the Win, the 12 gigabyte version or something like that, so it's not the basic version, but I saw that I held off for a while because I had a issue during the summer. I had mentioned this where my computer was crashing almost constantly, like multiple times a day, and it wasn't my computer because my computer is very clean. I clean it so like way too often, and on top of that I clean it all the time, and on top of that, like, everything is new, you know? Like, nothing's really old. I've upgraded a couple of parts. The computer itself is about 3 years old, but I've already upgraded, like, the graphics card. Yeah, and everything else is, like, you know, built to last, so... I think it was a combination of potential bad Windows updates mixed with some graphics card updates. So I ended up rolling back to an old one, and I was really hesitant to upgrade. So I had just upgraded 3 days ago to the one that was prior, but I didn't have the graphics card updated for a while because it just gave me so many issues. And then they released a new one, I think last night or today, and I'm hearing that it's giving people problems with Resident Evil 4 Remake that yesterday didn't give. So I will not be upgrading to that, considering I'm getting pretty good performance. Not perfect, but pretty good performance. The PS5 version runs like a dream, but that's of course, of course, because it's not as strong as the PC version. But my PC version is running great. I think I had like 2 issues in Separate Ways where I had frame rate issues, but other than that, everything's been Gucci. So, all right, we're done with this area. That was pretty brutal. That guy did not want to die.
Sorry I'm late.
We brought the medicine just in time.
Can you stand?
Where's Luis?
He was worried about you. Till the end. Come on. We don't have much time. Let's get rid of these things.
For Luis.
Ada, come in. There's a lab where we can remove the parasites. Had a crazy hunch that you'd know where it is.
Their most important facilities are housed in their sanctuary at the top of the mountain. That's where I'd look.
Huh. Ada the encyclopedia.
Happy to help. Now you owe me.
Yeah.
Don't die on me now.
I wonder how this is going to end with her and Wesker. Wesker's like really threatening her in this, and I don't know. I wonder what the end game for him is in this particular new story. Obviously, it's going to lead to RE5, right? Inevitably, which I'm excited for a remake of. It's not necessary. Neither was this, but I'm not against it because Capcom is doing really good. As long as they don't do a Resident Evil 3 and change the game completely.
I can feel it.
But I don't think they're gonna
Gets things done.
make that mistake again. Sell to ornate beetles. Oh, those are the ones, I think. Don't they give you a health upgrade? I hear there is one in dissection in facility 1 and someone stole the other. Okay. Let me try not to fail that. I'm so upset. I feel so bad that I
stranger.
accidentally
Got
failed
a
the other one.
selection of good things on sale, stranger. That's good work.
I don't even know when I used my knife. When the hell did I use my knife during that fight? I don't even remember. Oh well.
Hope
We don't
to
really
see
have
you again
anything.
Soon, stranger.
Okay. Dead body on the floor. That's normal. Okay, can't rush. Gotta get the packs down. The test subjects. That means the regenerators. The freezer. There's a power unit in there. The emergency supply for one of the test subject escapes. It should do the job. Power unit. Promise. How do I get those? How do I get there with those things running wild? So,
I could use this.
of course, I got random crumbs or something next to my mouse.
I need to open this to get to the comms facility.
All right, so
Some power though.
we're definitely going to need that
Oh,
bioscope.
nothing but the fun.
So let me go ahead and take that out. Oh my god. I'm trying not to use the egg, if you haven't noticed. If I have to, I will, but I'm trying not to. Because I'm running dangerously low in healing. Parts. The biosense scope on, because I feel like we're going to need it. And I cannot craft. I need one more gunpowder. You gotta be kidding me.
In his ways.
Alright, I feel like it's regenerator time 100%, so Oh yeah, they showed the laser room as well. Oh yeah. Let's see. Oh, there's people. Is there no regenerators in the tubes right now? Maybe we lock them in there? And that's how they're in there? That'd be pretty cool. That was one of my favorite appeal, like the things that appealed to me in the original Separate Ways was actually like how certain things got done. Like for example, Ada being the one to ring the church bell. Alright, they're gonna see me. Yeah. Oh, there you go, regenerator. Yep. Pretty much talking about how to kill them and just their existence and creation. I don't think that was the same file from the main game.
Bring me a challenge.
Okay, this guy's running in. Oh, okay. I'm gonna restart because I thought that was a parry attack. Again, I haven't played this game in a while. I forgot that that's... Oh, that's what this stands for. Interactive Retinal Inquiry System. Iris. It's a device in her eye. Okay. Alright. Yeah, I thought for some reason, because it's been a while, that was a parry move. It's not. That's a, that is a dodge, evade move, whatever you want to call it. Alright.
I'm empty.
Okay, that went better. I don't really like doing that because I know it's kind of like... I mean, it's not cheating. We could play the games the way we intend to, even if I was hypothetically using an infinite ammo weapon. Like, that's part of the game. It's fun. But, when I'm doing something for the first time and I make, like, a dumb mistake and I can correct it in 2 seconds. Look at that. I feel like you should just, go ahead and, retry it. That might be one of the Beatles. I think that's one of... Yeah, that is one of the Beatles. Alright, here we go. I hate these things. And he's dead. Easy enough. Yeah, I used to be stupid in my first playthrough and open these and not realizing you can shoot, you know, at least get like one shot in while they're, oh, it's a different type of beetle. It's not the legit beetles you find in the core game. Okay. I just should have picked that up, but it's an ornate. Okay. That's blocked off. So I killed one regenerator so far. I got one. So that is the one that is in... That was from somebody. And then there's one more that is in dissection. Hold on. It's seeing if I take the ladder up, there's a treasure? It's like in the middle ground? Middle? I don't know. So it's not down here, it's a floor above, but not that above. So I'm just assuming we can't get it yet. Alright. God, I love how they recreated all these rooms. Everything looks great. This is a masterpiece, just like the original. And what I love is, you want to play the original RE4? You can. It's not gone. Same thing with like Policy 7 Remake and Policy 7. Oh, that's... Oh, Jesus. Got him. Sweet. Yeah, this is so much easier to do with mouse and keyboard compared to controller. Jeez. I mainly played RE4 a lot on PS5 because the console version, sorry, the PC version at launch had a lot of traversal stutter, which I think they might have fixed up. And it wasn't a me thing. Digital Foundry, if you guys follow them, awesome YouTube channel, highly recommend them. And other players, speedrunners, etc., were talking about it. I wonder if you're actually able to go through there. I'll look at this place before Leon gets here. Like, what happened from the time that Ada is here to Leon that all this stuff changes? I hear the regenerator. Probably in the freezer. No, I hear... Let me see. Can't really tell the direction, but I hear one. I think it's towards the freezer. Now that I'm moving more in this room, I think it's in the freezer area. Wasn't there something? Yeah, there was something here in the main campaign. Oh, something here too. Oh, no, there's one in here too. There is one in there. Oh, God. So there was one there too. I think there's one in both areas. No. That's what I hate when they do that. It becomes nearly impossible to hit them. Damn, I had to miss that shot. I love the fall time, guys. Yeah, my birthday just passed through September 6th, until, you know, a couple of weeks ago, but love the fall time. It's going to be 7 p.m. It's already getting dark. Love it. That's what I'm talking about. I don't know if I'm the only one, but I did not expect this to come out just like, oh, September 21st. It was out of nowhere. Got him. I thought it was going to be like an October, November release date, but... Oh, here's the second one. Yay, we won't finish. Okay. We won't fail this one. Yay. Okay. Can't go in here. There's no power. Okay. So we have to go to the freezer. Which, you know, there's going to be another regenerator. See, now the rifle's truly coming in handy. I don't see one through the doors. Sorry, the bags. Are they gonna do the sick, cruel joke and lock you in here too? Like the main campaign? I'm not taking that yet. Ammo? Damn, I wanted rifle ammo. I'm gonna make some rifle ammo in a second. Yeah, there's no regenerators in any of these, so... before I do it, let me go ahead and just make some more rifle ammo. Considering I'm using a lot now. Oh, I can make more shotgun shells as well? Hell yeah. They weren't giving me any small gunpowder in the beginning, but they're certainly giving it to me now, which I'm happy about. 2 single green herbs. It's not good. I'll do my best not to get hit. All right, bring it on, because I know this is going to be bad. You just stuffed it in her butt. Okay.
That was bound to happen.
Oh, jeez, this is dark. And a checkpoint. Yeah. Here we go. Here we go. Like, we can now go through those. Oh, wait, this is an item. Oh, that guy does not sound like he's having a good day. I'm wondering if has the plaga thing on his back. Jeez. Yeah, he definitely does. Yeah, I figured that's what it was. There's no way that's all it was. There's no way. That simple thing, really? I mean, I shouldn't be saying that. I know I'm gonna get some, like, insane... Oh, I can't go back. I should've. Whatever. Just press on, because... No point in wasting time on what we can't do. Oh, I recommend definitely watching this with headphones. Headphones, whatever. Should have said that in the beginning, but... Yeah, I'm playing with a headset and... It's just... Oh, I hear that. I hear that. One out there. Sweet. Let's actually fuse gemstones into this right now. Got a lot of moolah. I'm a little hesitant to put the yellow one because I don't know if I'll find a better treasure. So I'm going to keep it like that for now. Alright. Oh, it's right there. Oh crap. Got him. Sweet. They are so far much easier to deal with in separate ways than they are in the main game. Here's something. Oh yeah, spiky dude. Here we go.
Another one.
I gotta reload. Oh my god, stop doing that. Is that gonna hit me? God, that music is so loud. It's kind of hard to tell, like, what's your footsteps, you know, like, what's going on. Alright, so the problem is he doesn't stumble. And I know I'm using the basic rifle, not the, Stingray, but... He's already coming! Oh my god. I don't care. I'll take the hit because this nozzle is going to take forever. He's dead. Damn, I could have done that without getting hit. That sucks. Sure. Yeah, I think it's still easier than... Ooh. Luminato's pendant. I think it's still easier than Leon's set of regenerators, but... Damn, I definitely could have done that without getting hit, but... Problem is that he just automatically alerted to you by that second time. I don't know if there's a way to untrigger him. I think next... I don't know if I'm gonna make more rifle or shotgun shells. I still can make, blast rounds. Oh no, that costs a small, I think, right? That costs a small, yeah. If I have a small, I can make another set of blast arrows. I call them blast rounds. I went backwards. Wow, I didn't even notice. Whoops. Oh, there you go. I'll hold on to that for now. We'll figure it out. See if I get more gunpowder. Excuse me? How did I miss that? How did I miss that kick? No, there's a key. I need to buy a key. It's so crazy. I remember this was the little armory with the with the minigame in there, the shooting gallery. Oh, I just realized, yeah, she doesn't have just like the original, no from her shooting gallery. Okay. I hope I can get back here. Wonder if that was the key. I think that was the key that I was worried about this whole time. Or no. I mean, sorry, key, treasure. And no, it's not. A different treasure. Yeah, because look, we just made the loop. So let me go back down here to the merchant. Can we jump back up? Okay, perfect. Okay.
Oh, nothing but the welcome, stranger.
Alright, I'm gonna trade you, good sir, for another key.
A wise choice. I know.
Let's go ahead and sell this now.
Thank you.
Alright, tune up. Yeah, don't tell me I used a knife, because I know I didn't.
If you want a fighting chance out there, you best tune up your kit.
I think it's time to start powering up my rifle. What do you guys say?
This kind of work is about finesse, stranger.
I think 5 is actually not too bad, because you don't rapidly shoot this thing, but I definitely need to increase the rate of fire and the reload speed.
We're starting to get an idea of your tastes.
So,
a job well done deserves payment in kind. Anything else I can help you with?
and I got more
Oh, my back's
spindles.
killing me. Years haven't been kind to us, I suppose.
I don't really think there's anything that I want to use this on right now. Yeah, I'll just wait. Sorry, check my inventory real quick. Yeah, we're gonna craft that knife into blast arrows once I get a small. Let me go open up that that drawer. Was in here. Hopefully it's actually worth it. Oh, that should probably sell for a good amount. Just make sure I didn't miss any items. Okay. Alright. It'll hurt a little bit, which is fine. And I'm gonna assume, since we're almost, you know, at the end, that there's not gonna be any body armor, which will be a lot like the original Separate Ways. Wait, did I miss the where was the room again? Wasn't it down here?
Gun rhymes
Yeah, it
were
was.
fun
Okay.
for a reason.
I was like, I know it was around here somewhere.
There.
One
Should be
time.
able to get out now.
I bet you it's gonna close or something. So as far as requests go, we still have one more only. Okay. Yeah, we're getting close to the end. Oh, this does not look good. This looks like a boss battle. Dude, this is a recreation of the village section with Leon and Ashley, where you go down to fight Big Cheese. Totally is a recreation of that. And I'm gonna do exactly what I do in OG RE4. I mean, you could do it with the handgun, but... Oh, does he have... No, he doesn't have a mask.
Lights out.
Yeah. You can see two of them already. I think that's all that I can see. Yeah, this is totally... They moved it.
Not exactly covert, but it'll have to do.
You also can go on the other side this time. Pretty cool how they just remixed it into Separate Ways 1 and 2. Actually, it's in Separate Ways original as well. You go through the same place. Krauser was totally in bed with them in this version. I don't see anybody, so it leads me to believe that's all I'm going to be able to shoot ahead of time. So get ready for them to spawn. Oh, got a cutscene. I like to do it with the handgun, save some rifle rounds, but I wonder if it's possible for them to jump on your cart and shoot with you. Yep, this is totally like the original. Oh crap! I noticed at the last second he actually got to throw up. I feel stupid. It's glitched now. That's great.
Enjoy the ride. Lights out. Excuse me. Can I see your ticket?
Problem is you can't get the rewards.
Well,
Oh,
this isn't
whoa, rocket launcher. Oh my god. He says something like "Activento." I don't know. I don't know, but I love it. I don't know what it means, even though I know Spanish. That must be a different style of Spanish. Shut up, dude. And that's it. That's pretty cool. That is so sick that they brought that section back. That is so sick. And it actually fit. It wasn't like thrown in just to be thrown in. God, Capcom and their attention to detail. Like, please let this be
my favorite carnival ride.
Let this be the team that does every Resident Evil going forward. Not just the remakes, but the new iterations as well. Oh, I can't even go over there and get it. Damn. Because this team just knows what they're doing. I wonder if I could take another hit. I'm gonna wait. Because just the attention to detail, love and care. You can tell when a developer does a cash grab and when a developer does, like, you know, love and work. And see, I wouldn't say RE3 was a cash grab. I think it was a cop-out to say that selling resistance with bringing resistance with it was like half the value. I would say that's a cop-out, but I think the mistake was just that that team wanted to do a reimagining of Resident Evil 3 rather than an actual remake, which we all wanted a remake, obviously, because that's what it is.
Something you'll like. Well,
So it sucks because Jill's my favorite character next to Leon. Obviously Claire and Ada as well. But it sucks that that game had to suffer for them to realize, like, hey, don't do that.
Can make up for a deal well struck.
I think that
Knife needs care every once in a while. Could be the difference between life. This kind of work is about.
I think at the same time, you know, they learned their lesson, because this game is just absolutely phenomenal. What is that? Oh, that's a light. Where are those lights coming from? Are those turrets? Yeah, the turrets. Like, think about what an RE6 remake could be like. Actually, not a super action heavy game. It'd be fantastic. Oh, Bugbusters 2. I can actually do it, unlike Bugbuster 1. Defeat 3 Novistadors of area defensive line. You get 9 spells. Defensive line, I'm assuming, is this area. But yeah, I just love what this team has. The, you know, RE2 remake. And you know, they're not all perfect.
The area is well guarded. I need to be careful.
RE2 remake, you know, the B campaigns aren't really that great, in my opinion. They're not that different.
A radio tower.
I think they could have been better, but I'm glad at least they kept having a second scenario. And the Hunk, Force Survivor, Tofu Survivor, multiple Tofu Survivors. I really wish Battle Game was still in it, though. That sucks that it was removed. But other than that, tremendous remake. RE3 remake is, I love the game, but I think obviously fails as a remake. It's a reimagining. And then the fact that there's no mercenaries and it's not a lot of replay value. There is replay value, but it's more of like unlocking stuff, not like a mode or anything like it originally had. There's not many costumes either, which is funny because RE3 had like the most costumes in the classic Resident Evils before the remasters and stuff. Let me just see the pattern. Oh, is that a guy over there? Let me take care of him right now. Take care of him. I think there's a guy there too. There is a guy there. I don't want to waste all my rifle shots. Oh, there's a guy up there too. Look at that. I wonder if you get caught or you get killed. I'm going... Oh, jeez. Are they gonna come after me? Is there actually someone on the turret? Oh god. Oh god. No, crouch, Ada, crouch. You like literally can't even look. Like, they immediately catch you. But yeah, I think going forward they'll do a good job. I liked Village personally in 7, so... Oh, I'm gonna get shot. Damn, this is interesting. I want to run to those items. I think there's a guy, but no, it's a turret. I don't think there's a guy behind it, is there? It doesn't look... Oh, there is. Did I kill him? No, I didn't. I wonder if it's possible to even kill them. I see him. He's right there. Let me see when he comes around again. I think I'm just not in the right angle. Yeah, I'm gonna have to jump around. Okay. I love that they add a lot of like espionage to her. Are they coming behind me? Yeah, stay on fire, buddy. Oh god, oh god. Come through the fire, my man. Oh, yes. Kill him. Oh, no, not that version. Yeah, kill him, kill him, kill him. Sweet. I think it killed him? Oh no, he's still burning. Alright, he's finally dead. But yeah. I'm just so impressed with them lately. Like, you know, give credit where credit's due, and you know, they're not gonna appeal to everyone, right? Like, some people are not gonna like the remake of 2, and I've seen it, and that's completely fine. Me personally, I love what we've been getting. Oh, look at that. This reminds me of GoldenEye, the dam level, the first level. Little things you shoot. Well, you don't shoot the... There are explosive. I think it's like boxes, and they make them out to be explosives, because everything's explosives in GoldenEye and Perfect Dark. Alright. Throwing grenades. Oh boy. Why didn't the melee work? Melee did not work. Oh, when did I get a checkpoint? Hold on. It's been a couple of minutes. Alright, let's just heal. How did he not die from that? Oh god. Wait, whoa! Okay, I guess I'm redoing that part anyway. What the hell? It was like pre-thrown. Didn't I have full health? Wow. Oh, I gotta do this again. That's okay. Not really far behind at all. Oh, damn, I didn't know he was churning. Boom. Oh my god, I'm going through the fire. Boom. God, that is just so satisfying. Beyond satisfying. Yeah, it's like completely dark in my room in the house. It's awesome. 7:23, chilling with you guys. Hope you guys are having a great time enjoying this. This is awesome. All right, so there's a dude, there's a barrel up there, and then there's a guy that comes over there. Okay, there you are. I was trying to figure out where the dynamite dude was. Get rid of you. Oh god, I gotta be careful I don't get pre-dynamited again. Oh god. I'm gonna go backwards up here. This dude is chasing me down. Are you kidding me? Two of them. Alright, I'm waiting to see if he turns into one. Nope, he didn't. We're just gonna throw this. It's fine. That guy's dizzy. Oh, now he ran out of dynamite suddenly. That's real nice too. Oh, I forgot to shoot this, right? Appreciate that, man. Run out of dynamites as soon as you're right in my face, so you can almost punch me or something. More enemies. Oh no, it's him. Never mind. Oh god, did he throw it in my direction? Oh god, he did. It's one more enemies. Great. I need to get rid of this guy. Run. Where are the enemies coming from? Can I pull that? Yeah. That's such a sick ability. Alright, that's a lot of dudes. Grenade time. Oh god. Wait, did I just counter his grenade with my... I mean, sorry, counter his axe with my grenade? That's pretty cool. Oh god, oh god. Perfect melee, baby. Oh, you throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it, throw it. Hey, what? He churned? Oh god. What happened there? I pressed the button. 2 deaths here, wow. It's only because I have like no health. That's a lot of enemies. Okay, okay, I have an idea now. Wow, 1 shot and he already turned. That was quick. Alright, what I'm gonna do... I want this guy... Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save that. Okay, what I'm gonna do is save that bomb for the future enemies. Oh god. Talk about a rock in a hard place. Okay. Could really use, I could use I should probably use just a full healing already, but you know what? Let's just do it. I'm tired of dying of anything because my health is low. Alright, we're gonna shoot this. Get that over with. Alright. Next order. Oh, I can see him from here. Perfect. Get rid of him now, so I don't... That's one less dynamite guy I have to worry about. I'm gonna open up these boxes, see if I get any goodies. Hand grenade, that's perfect. Alright. Oh god, I got stuck on the railing. Alright. Why you gotta throw a dynamite at me, bro? Are you gonna turn? No. What? Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, I got a green herb. Look at that. Alright, I want to come up here before I move that. See if I could take care of this gun. Sweet. Taken care of. I think I could loot that area now. Activating that triggers enemies, so I'm not gonna do it just yet. Let's make sure we're all fully reloaded. Yeah, we're good. Now we can loot the area. I wonder where those Novista door. Is that a Novista door? Am I bugging out? I'm bugging out. Because what is the name of this area? It doesn't have a name. I mean, this would be a good spot to put them, I think, but I'm gonna run by it. No, it's not. Yeah. All right. It said there's a treasure in the middle. Trying to see if I missed any boxes. Nope. Okay, so it must be in here, yeah. Cool. Okay, now we are completely free to go in and out of this area. Now I have all this extra area for cover, which is great. Let's go ahead and activate the next wave. I think some come from up there. Right? I gotta shoot this quick. Oh, they did not all die. In fact, I don't know if a single one of them died. Oh, he has armor. Give me that. You don't need that. Nope. Oh my god, I did not mean to do that. It like didn't... It quick turned, but it did it in a way that it looked so instantaneous. I stabbed him, but I can't get close. Boom. Trying to do this as much with the handgun as I can. Yeah, I don't want him throwing anything at me. Okay. What the hell was you? I know you guys saw that. What the hell was that weirdness? That was bizarre. He like tripped. He ran at me, tripped, and then died. Weird. Okay, that went perfect. Having not all that extra room. Okay. Dead bodies up there. I hear somebody. There's a box over here as well. Is that a guy coming down? Or he's just, I think he's just hanging out over there. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. Nope. Is that a big guy that I just heard? Totally is. Kick. Oh god. Ah, he's gonna turn. Nothing I could do about that. Alright. Grenade.
Here. Catch.
He's gonna use his gun. Don't want to get hit. This guy needs to go. Another grenade. Should I? Yes. Oh my god, you're still alive? Are you kidding me? Man, I know it's not a guaranteed kill. Don't shoot me. But damn, you'd think you'd be... I'm gonna have to use an herb. You'd think you'd be dead. Alright, I'm busting out. You are not drop kicking me, buddy. You're big booty me. Wait, where did he go? Did he kill the... I think he killed him. Alright, I'm actually gonna use this. I'm tempted to use a second herb, but I feel at a moment's notice I'll find a green, a yellow. Oh, I can make blast arrow. Let's just get that out the way. Oh, I got another knife. Sweet. I'm glad I used the broken one. I didn't even notice I had another one. Yep, we're fully reloaded. Got a ton of ammo back. I'm kind of chilling on my TMP for a bit, but I'm starting to use a lot of shotgun shells, so I might have to start using it. I haven't gotten a checkpoint this whole time. I'm gonna have to... How do you cross this bridge? Oh god, oh god. What the hell? Why are there enemies coming? What the hell?
Not again.
How many grenades I have? One. Nope. I'm not using it. Oh god, he's turning, he's turning. No, I missed it. Crap. Alright. I'm not exactly happy that so many more enemies came out of nowhere. I was just about to say I'm getting in a decent spot and saving my TMP ammo, but apparently that's a bold-faced lie, because now I have no TMP ammo, basically. Alright, how the hell do I do this? Is it possible to run through? I'm gonna try once the laser gets over here. But it like auto catches you. Yeah, look at that.
It's just one thing after another today.
Okay, that's possible then. Like a delayed shooting. Can you actually jump over if you wanted to? You can. Okay. Boom. Nope. There you go. Alright. Might hear my dog barking in the background. Well, one of my doggies. My beautiful Yorkies. Okay. Definitely gonna have more enemies because now we freed up the middle. There you go. I think that was everything. I probably should have checked. Let me see. Yeah, it looked like everything. Wait, what is this called? Comms facility. Where the hell is this defensive line? I feel like it's here. I think I'm gonna miss this one too. Are they in like spots you're not supposed to see and you kind of have to snipe them? Maybe that's what they want. I was thinking that we're gonna be kind of like not so hidden, but I think they're pretty hidden. Oh, right there. There's one. This reminds me of this really stupid video, and stupid in a funny way, called Bully Busters. I just saw this like for the first time like 2 months ago, whatever. It's hilarious. It's like it kind of has like the old school YouTube feel with like original content that was just fun. Not like super insane high quality. It was pretty funny. So the Bully Busters, these 3 teenagers. I think they're teenagers. It's a funny video. So that was one. So this must be the defensive line, unless it's not. And this is all the defensive line. I'm gonna hope, because I found one here, that I can still get the other two.
Need to find the main terminal.
Watch it say failed now, like... Yeah, I told you. I failed both of them. Oh my god. That's okay. I'm not redoing all that for that. I suck. We'll get it done in the walkthrough. Don't worry. That was probably the last one. It sucks. The problem is that I didn't know that place was called the defense. Like, I had a feeling it was the defense line, but... Oh, this is a sick looking area. Very RE2, very RE1, 3. Cigarettes. You know where this is leading, guys, right? From the trailer? You know what that room is. That is the infamous... Taken from a genuinely good movie, in my opinion. The first Resident Evil movie. I think, and I've said it since it came out, and I will say it to the end of time. It is a good movie. Some of the CGI is a little questionable, but like the dogs look great because it's real legit Dobermans. Whereas Welcome to Raccoon City is like 98% CGI, and it's not good CGI. Where that game, that movie, they actually used like props and stuff. The only thing that had CGI, I think, was the liquor. Great movie. I still enjoy it a lot. And I recommend, you know, people to watch the first two, in my opinion, are fantastic. The Jill actress, I think her name is Sienna Gullery. I hope I didn't butcher that. Fantastic. And she really cared about the role. She actually like played RE3, tried to learn like the aim, you know, aiming the way that Jill aimed and all that stuff. Just really good overall. How am I supposed to find this out? I don't understand. Wait. She entered tracking for a second. How'd she do that? What the hell? How'd she do that? I'm assuming I'd have to read off the, Oh, you just have to wait. And I didn't mean to hit 5. How do I get rid of that? Yeah, no, not 841. This game has a lot of... This DLC has a lot of things from, Revelations 1. Revelations 1 has a segment like this. 148. Okay. That could be different on standard difficulty. But I'm really loving this little lead up to the laser room. It was one of the iconic scenes, and so iconic it made into the original Resident Evil 4 and now in Separate Ways, which is cool. I'm just curious to see how it's going to be, because it has an easy pattern to learn in the original, and I'm wondering if this one's going to be like some over-the-top thing. I doubt they're going to make it a cutscene. They have to make it playable.
Something tells me this isn't just a comms facility.
This is so like old school RE. I love it. Another file. Impervious to conventional weapons. Only the powerful lasers can stop it for good. Oh god, are we gonna have like a miniature boss battle? Sounds like something from Dead Space. Run. I think we found it. Ada, I'm pressing to hold the... Oh god, is that gonna cause me to die?
If that thing catches me, I'm done for.
Wait, hold on. Wait.
This is where we say goodbye.
I want to know if there's a treasure in... there? No? Not a treasure? Higher. So maybe it's not there. Can it hit you? Alright. When did I get a... I'm gonna try that again. Unless I think I just got that checkpoint. I just want to see, because Ada wasn't hanging onto the valve. I want to see if there was something on the other side before, real quick before.
You don't look friendly.
Probably like a trap, like if you don't know what you're doing. Okay, I just want to see, because I saw there was a way to go over here.
If that thing catches me, I'm done for.
Nope, nothing. Okay. Just had a suspicion.
Say goodbye.
Oh, we found the creature that we're talking about. He's not a friendly one. I love how lengthy this is, but I'm sure I can already tell you I beat the first chapter on hardcore, and like, granted, I think it took me like the first time 33 minutes or something. I beat it like in 14 minutes or something, 15 minutes with the cutscenes. So you could definitely trim down a lot of time. Okay.
Guess my new friend was the result of some experiment.
Yep. Pretty cool. A brand new BOW. It's a very hard part for Ada. So they definitely must have gotten... I mean, we still have one more chapter. The submarine. Oh god, is it gonna run after me? Oh god. Ah, 237. Oh man, I got it perfect. First try. Nothing. Is there any treasures? Nothing. Okay. Sick. So sick. Okay, let's see what's over there. Can I actually even open this? No. God, it looks just like a spitting image of the Resident Evil 1 movie. Oh my god, what the hell were you doing in there? He had 1 HP. This is such a cool section. Sweet. Let's fill that up already. I sucked so hard with the this time with the missions, man. I can't believe I didn't miss a single mission in the main campaign. I missed 2 now. I feel so bad. Let's get I know that's not the best, the most amount of money you can make from it, but it'll have to do. In fact, I'm gonna put a red into this one. Just sell these both when I get the chance. By the way, I really think they could extend the life of this game further if they made a Operation Javier DLC, because I doubt they would ever remake Umbrella and Darkside Chronicles, and I think that would be a pivotal moment to show. And the cool thing about it is, in the original, they were fighting legit, you know, zombies. So I think it'd be pretty cool if they remade that into a DLC, but something tells me we're kind of lucky just to get Separate Ways. We're probably not going to get any more DLC after this. If they decide to make Operation Javier like a separate game, like a side game, like a Revelations or something, that'd be pretty cool as well. But Revelations needs to stop getting like a budget title feeling. It needs to be like full-fledged AAA, because Revelations 1 was obviously a 3DS game, then Revelations 2 was a It's a full-fledged game in my opinion. It's a side game, but it feels like a full-fledged game. It's a great one, but I feel the issue is that it suffered because of Resident Evil 6. It uses Resident Evil 6's like sort of its engine, not really, but way more dumbed down in the graphical department and the gameplay department. But it's a way better game than RE6 could be. But RE6 obviously got a way bigger budget. I always wish that Revelations 2 had the budget that 6 did. It would have been, I think, looked at better, and hell, that should have been Resident Evil 6, even though the plot wasn't super important to the overall grand scheme of things. It was a much better Resident Evil game. And here we come to the laser room. How do you think this is going to be, guys? I'm a little worried. I feel like I'm going to die here. Oh, it has...
Better watch out.
It kind of looks like the same as the original. Another one should pop up in a second. The middle should open up. Oh. Oops. Oh, at least you don't die in one shot. So you have to crouch this time. Yeah, the other time you just walk through it. Oh god. Thick.
Well, that was excessive.
That's cool because that looks just like so much better. I mean, I got hit, so I suck, but that looks so much better than the way it was in the original. A lot realistic, more realistic, and just cool overall. I gotta remember all these codes when I do my walkthrough. Okay, so 430. Oh my god, that's not what I meant to do. All clear is there. Whoops, I've been pressing E. 430.
This is it.
I've been
Now,
pressing E like
how to
it's
connect the device.
to delete, but it's not. There's nothing else in here. I think I missed that treasure. Yeah, I think I maybe missed that treasure. I don't know.
I'm at the site and jacked into the main terminal. You're going to blow up this entire island, including the president's daughter. Won't that make things harder for you?
There's no room for half measures. The weak exist to serve the strong. Enough talk. Bring me the amber. I've arranged a way for you to get back to the island.
Copy that. On it now. Okay, Luis. What was it that you said again? You should have known by now, Whisker, that I don't always play by your rules. Okay, I'm done here.
Yeah, you tell him, Ada. Okay. I feel like we're getting close to... See, I kind of wish you can hide the gun from the back, because, like, the outfit looks so much cooler without a gun on the holster, even though it obviously makes sense to have a gun on her back. Wait, what the hell's that other gun in... Oh, it's the TMP. I was gonna say, I don't have another handgun. Okay, now we're definitely gonna have to deal with that monster in the laser room. Here we go. Gonna be like, why did you turn the laser off? Just checking to see. Oh boy. Here we go. So you're gonna be timed with the laser, aren't you?
Only one way through this.
a Hunter Gamma almost, or Beta. Forget. Oh god, shift. Ooh, I almost pressed the wrong button. Yeah, killed him like the guy in the, like all the guys, well, the captain in the movie.
Got you now, Sadler.
Wow, what an eventful chapter. That was crazy. That was crazy. Was that the longest chapter so far? Almost. I feel like it was the longest. 2 deaths, unfortunately. I think we technically had a death or 2 more than that, but it is what it is. They were kind of BS deaths because of the dynamite. The first one I didn't even see. Actually, I didn't see either one. They were there at the last second, but it's okay. At least my accuracy's still okay. That was cool. Very cool chapter. Really like the where the story's going, and hope you guys join me for the next and last chapter of Separate Ways, which will be chapter 7. I'm gonna try to get these up as soon as possible. Hope you guys enjoy it. Again, there's a whole playlist of all the chapters 1 through 7 when it'll be fully up. Right now 1 through 5 is up. By the time you see this, 6 and 7 should hopefully be up as well. So, and then I'll be working on my no damage walkthrough for hardcore and hopefully then professional. So hope to see you guys then. Thanks for watching.